Hello, Jams. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Today, I'll be teaching you how to make a six pieces skirt. As you can see, this is a six panel skirt, like you can see in that picture. It is channeled into three pieces at the front and four pieces at the back. I measured 11 inches for the front part, for the front side part. You remember that the side part, we're having the left side and the right side. So I measured 11 inches. So what I'll be doing here basically, remember that I'm using hips 36. I'll be dividing my hips into six places since it's a six pieces skirt. So I measured three for this for the for this side that'll be connecting to the center part. I measure 6 inches. Here I'm measuring the length. My length is 39.5 inches. I'll be measuring plus 2 inches because I want it to flow so well. So I'm measuring 3 inches straight down. Then I'm going to slant it to give that curve shape. Here too, I'm measuring eight. It will be remaining eight. Eight minus three. Eight plus three is 11. So I'll be measuring my waist. I'll mark my waist. Yeah, I'm marking my length measurement. I'm connecting it together. Next thing, I'm going to mark my waist measurement. Then I'll mark my hips. For my waist to my hips, I use 8 because she wants her waist to start from a lower waist side. That's why I'm using 8. Then my knee length, I use 16. So what I'll be doing now is I'll be indicating the knee and the hips measurement as you can see in this video. So what I'll be doing now is to measure the waist measurement. Remember that I said my waist measurement is 25.5. So I'm going to divide it into 6. Divided into 6. Okay, as you can see in this video, I'm connecting. Remember that I said the knee length from the waist to the knee is 16. So I'm connecting the knee measurement. So moving on, I'll be connecting the waist measurement. Remember that 3 inches that we left. We're not going to start from from that 3 inches. We're going to start from that 3 inches we left. So we're not going to start from the edge. So remember that our waist divided by 6 is is 4.25. So we're going to add 1 inch sewing allowance to it. So what we are going to do next is to measure our hips measurement. Our hips, which is 36 divided by 6, we have 6. So what I'm going to measure now, I'm going to measure 6 inch. Starting from that 3 inches that I left, I'm going to measure 6. Plus I'm going to add 1.5 sewing allowance. So then I'm going to connect. Sorry, it's not 1 inch sewing allowance, it is 1.5 inch sewing allowance. So then I'm going to connect to my nail measurement. To my nail, I just measure my hips minus 1 and I connected. Nothing much about the hips. The way I connect it like this, that's the same way you're going to connect it. So the next thing I'm going to be doing, the reason why I use 1.5 inches allowance is the person that owns this dress, she wants a lot of space to be in the dress. That's why I use 1.5 for the side. So I connected it to the lower part of the dress. I slanted it to the lower part. So these are it to be. These are your tail will be. You can decide to make your tail bigger. You just longer. You just make sure you had more inches. You can use 13 or anyhow. But yeah, I used 11. Then I measured my tail like this. Make sure your the line is not too sharp. You give it a curve sharp. The next thing you cut it out as you can see. Remember that this is just the first two parts of a six panel skirt. So moving on, we'll be cutting this piece on another part. We'll be cutting another two piece on it. But instead of measuring like we did in the first part, we'll be placing it on top. You can see second cut two pieces. This is second cutting. We're cutting another two pieces, but then it is for the back part too. The same way we cut the front part, that's how the same way we cut it. But the thing is that you can cut it at once, the four pieces at once. But the issue is that you might use a lot of fabric. Cutting it one by one, we have to manage fabric. That's why we're doing like this. Moving on, we'll be cutting the center part. That's the center part of the front part. The center, pay attention. This center part will be folding into two. We're cutting it on fold. So remember that 36 divided by 6, we're having 6. So we're going to divide that 6 by 2 again. We're having 3 plus 1 inch sewing allowance. So to get the waist, we're going to measure the waist to just go in by 0.5 inch, and the nail to go in by 0.5 inch to get that curve look. So I'll be connecting it together as you can see in this video. So after connecting it to give it the curve look, you're going to slant it to the edge. So to the length of the skirt. You can use your ruler, but if you don't have your ruler, you can actually use a broom. So after doing all that, you're going to just cut it. After cutting it, we're going to go to the fourth part. The fourth part is the zip part of the back part. Please pay attention to this tutorial because you are going to be learning a lot. This is the back center part. So we are cutting two pieces. But I will be putting zip. That's why it is 4 places. So I left like 4 inches for the zipper part. Why? Because there's a slant, and you can decide to make it 5, because there's a slant at the back part of your dress or your 6 pieces skirt. There's a slant at the back to give you that fish tip. So here's what I'm going to be doing. I firstly cut it out because I don't want to have any issue with cutting it. So I cut it out first so that I can show you properly. So what I do now is to measure my zip. I measured 1 inch for the zip allowance. Then for the hips, for the nail, I went in by 0.5 inches as usual, so that I can have that curve. Remember, see, I measured my 16. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go in by 0.5, then connect. Then I'm going to slant. Yeah, I don't think I went in, but we should go in so that it can give you that curve you want. So I'm going to slant. So next thing I'll be cutting it out. So guys, here's our 6 panel skirt. As you can see, this is the back piece. Like I said, this is the zip allowance. So this is the first 3 parts, which will be at the front. This is the center part. So I'll be joining the left side and the right side. These are the first 2 pieces I joined. So I'm going ahead to sew it in my machine. Here is the back part. Remember that I said the back part is 4 pieces. So then I'll go to my machine and sew. Don't forget to add lining to the fabric before joining it. So I'm done fixing the 3 pieces for the front part and the back part. So guys, this is all for my tutorial. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and let me know what you think about this 6 pieces skirts. See you in my next video. Bye.